we are finishing with the most luxurious cruise that you can imagine. I was very, very lucky to cruise with Oceania last year, and the experience was just outstanding. 5-star luxury, I would say closer to 6-star actually in terms of the service, the food. And they are semi-all-inclusive, so all of your soft drinks,
they
all
are
of your specialty coffees.
Yeah, that's right. There's a great coffee bar on board called Baristas, where they do illy coffee, which is, it's my favourite, great Italian coffee.
I remember it.
I'm making lots of noises, but that's what I do with food. Before I eat it, not after. Now, the thing obviously with this is it's incredible because you've got 6 open-seating gourmet restaurants, which are all included. The award-winning Red Ginger, which I know is one of your favourites.
I could have eaten there every day for the rest of my life.
And, you know, they're all included. Normally you pay extra with most lines to go and eat there, but this is stunning. And the thing is, right, it's a cruise line that's aimed at enthusiastic foodies, but the quality of the food is so good that it's not about you. It's not that you're going to be able to you're putting on weight because you're eating so much, because you won't. Because the quality of the food is so good that it's so healthy, it's so well sourced that you're just going to be able to enjoy it and not worry about anything else. You can relax in world-class. The spa on board is Canyon Ranch. Now, that's the same as on board Queen Mary 2. Canyon Ranch are fantastic. They offer really great products. People from the US that are watching this thing will know because they're one of the best boutique companies in the US.
The standards were just breathtaking. They really were. And Keith, there was so much space per passenger as well.
Loads of space, very few passengers on board. There's only literally, I think it's just 1,200 passengers for a 66,000 ton ship. You've got furnishings in the staterooms from Ralph Lauren Home. You've got staterooms designed by Dakota Jackson of New York. And again, the menus of the food reflects where you're sailing. So again, you're going to get regional specialities of the ports that you go into delivered on your plate in the evening. It's fantastic. And the hands-on cooking school, the Bon Appetit cooking school, and the artist loft, where you've got a resident artist who's there to help you, you know, to work on your own artistry or to develop a new talent.
Honestly, you know, even if you didn't leave the ship for the whole of the 10 nights, you would have the most incredible time. Having said that, a lot of the ports that you're going to be visiting are some of Keith's favourites. I know, you know, we don't feature Oceania a lot. The price is, you know, it is a premium cruise company. You are saving tonight. The reason why we're featuring this, you were saving over £1,700. But Keith, you love some of these ports.
I do.
Don't you?
I'm a huge fan of the Black Sea, and you couldn't have a more spectacular sail out. I mean, for me, it's Venice and it's Istanbul, which are probably the most spectacular sail outs and arrivals. You're going to go into to Istanbul. You're going to sail out, and you're going to sail through the Bosphorus. The Bosphorus splits. It splits Asia to the right. It splits Europe to the left. It's the only river in the world that does that. It's an incredible place. You're going to see these wonderful, crumbling Turkish mansions lining the bank as you go through. And then your first port of call is going to be Nesbar in Bulgaria. I love this place. It's Bulgaria's Dubrovnik. Terracotta rooftops with age-old history. And again, it's a lovely little seaside town. Some of the best beaches in the country. You've got Sunny Beach and some of the areas down there. So if you want to go and enjoy the beaches, this is definitely great to do it. I just love wandering around the old town. Lots of spindly streets, crammed with jewellery stalls, craft shops, and much, much more. And it's an UNESCO World Protected place as well. You're seeing there the St Sophia Church ruins, which are literally just off the ship. There's an old Greek theatre there as well. One thing I'm going to say to you here is that in Bulgaria, if you nod your head, it means no, and if you shake your head, it means yes.
Oh, really?
So when you're bartering, remember that. If you nod your head, it means no, and if you shake your head, it means yes. And it's absolutely true. Just because it creates some real fun when you're bartering.
I think I'd get confused, Keith.
That's great. I used to do a lovely port walk from there.
Now we've got an overnight next, haven't we?
Yeah, in Constanza, Romania. Love this place. Roman ruins sitting alongside buildings that could have been airlifted straight out of Paris, Sean. It's a great city, and it's their answer to the French Riviera. It's their beach area for Romania. You've got great casinos down there, but you've got mile upon mile of great beaches with great bars. I used to just head down and spend an afternoon on the beach and bump into passengers, just loving the kind of relaxation, never thinking that they'd be sunning themselves on the beach in Romania. If you want to head out to Sale Monastery, you can, and you can actually sit down and have lunch with the nuns. It's brilliant. They're lovely people, quite chatty actually. Or you can head out into Bucharest, which everyone knows about Bucharest, formerly known as the Paris of the East. fantastic. Then you're going to a relaxing day at sea. Then it's Batumi, which is Georgia. Georgia's just been basically ranked as number 5 best place in the whole of the world to go and see
you were telling me
by
that,
the Rough Guide. Yeah, and it's incredible. And do you know why I love Georgia? The local Georgians believe 2 things. First of all, that all guests come from God and that friendship rules the roost. And it's much more, you're measured not by how much money you have in your pocket, but by the number of friends that you have. And that's reflected in this, in the whole culture, in the welcome that you're going to be given as you walk round. It's a wonderful beach, Long Beach at the front there with a huge park behind it. And the park is full of palm trees, cypresses and magnolias. And you've got loads of little bars where you can get some wonderful Turkish kebabs and coffees. And you get this thing called akaruli kapuri, which is basically this delicacy. It's bread filled with cheese, fried eggs and butter.
Oh, that sounds like heaven.
I'd have it every morning. And there's the world's largest botanical gardens just down the coast.
Oh, sounds amazing, doesn't it? Then over to Turkey.
Yeah, Trabzon in Turkey, which is backed by the steep Pontic Mountains. It's an old walled city covered with dense forests and subtropical flowers. Try the spicy lamb meatballs. Spicy meatball. Beautiful. Then you go to Sinop in Turkey. This is the northernmost city in Turkey. Greek and Byzantine ruins dating back to the 7th century. Relaxing day at sea, then to Kusadasi. Love this place. This is the land of the genuine fake. You could buy anything there. Watches from Bolex and much, much more. It's incredible. Great beaches. You can go horse riding down those beaches if you want to. There's little forts you can go and visit. You can, of course, head into Ephesus, which is the best preserved Roman city. It's incredible. The Celsius Library, you can go and see the House of Mary and so much more. If you're a history lover, do that. If you go over with the family, there's some great aqua parks and dolphin experiences that you can go and enjoy. But the shopping in Kusadasi is great. And the cherries. There's lots of fruit stalls. Try the cherries. The whole region is full of cherries. It's incredible. And, of course, Turkish delight.
Oh, of course.
And apple tea.
And apple tea?
Apple tea. When you go into the shops, they'll all bring you out apple tea as a gift. And try it. It's really lovely. You can buy it as well.
Well, you will have the most incredible time here. And disembarking and, of course, flying back to London from Athens there. Wow. Keith, that looked incredible. I know Oceania are known for their food, their service and their destinations. We have everything here. It is the biggest saving of the night. We're going to give you free gratuities, unlimited internet. It is semi-all-inclusive. Now, rooms, I want to show you the veranda, can I? That's the inside, 1499. But for just a couple of £100 more, about £220 more, you can have a veranda. And those rooms, I've seen them, they are spectacular.
They are beautiful. And again, you know how well designed they are. And you know what, I've got to say this one thing, this sums up Oceania. Their motto is, whatever you want, whenever you want.
And that's true. The only thing we will say, the saving is so good tonight. We know this one is selling very quickly. Book it tonight if you can. £1,730 per person off the brochure price. So many extras there. You know, the free pre-paid gratuities there, the unlimited internet, and it is semi-all-inclusive. So that's all the speciality restaurants, all of your soft drinks, your specialty coffees. You know, an amazing experience. Excursion-wise, don't forget, if you'd like to book any of those, you can do it directly through Planet Cruise as well.